Hi guys, this is Zahir of Sublime Trading. This is your weekend forex analysis. We have 3 pairs plus the dollar index to get through. We will start with the dollar index, starting with the monthly time frame in the top right corner. If we look at price action from this point here, price action is very much bullish, but still trading inside the annual levels of 2018. This is the high and this is the low of 2018. Currently, price is finding resistance at the high of 2018. We can see the month of March, price is struggling to break through. It was bullish, but since then the bears have come back in and pushed price back down. Overall, this is still bullish. We want to see price break and close above the high of 2018 and then move through towards 100 and then towards the next high, which is the high of 2017. If we start seeing further highs, then we'll start seeing trends on the dollar currencies. We don't actually trade the dollar index. We look at it as a guide. We then see what the dollar index is doing and then move to some of the dollar pairs, such as the euro dollar, the pound dollar, dollar yen, for example, to see which ones are trending and then look to trade the best pairs. So the dollar index at the moment still waiting for the high of 2018 to be cleared. If we move across to the weekly time frame, price is trading above the 200 moving average, giving it a bullish bias. But we can see last week was a bearish week. So it'll be interesting to see whether the 200 moving average holds strong as support and if we see a bounce to the upside or whether price continues to the downside. Come down to the daily time frame, we can see that price is above the 200 moving average. So around the 50 simple moving average. We have an inside bar formation of sorts here. So it'd be good to see support and then a move back to the upside. It's now a waiting game for price to dictate a clear trend direction. The next chart we'll look at is the euro pound. This is looking interesting, starting with the monthly time frame. You can see this is bearish overall. January, February, March, all very much bearish, trading below the low of 2018. We now want to see further weakness where we can start looking for shorting opportunities. If we come across to the weekly time frame, we can see that the overall trend is bearish. Good bearish week last week, but still above the 200 moving average. And if you come down to the daily time frame, we can see it's very much bearish overall and trading below the 200 simple moving average as well as the 50 simple moving average. So across all time frames, this is looking bearish, but we want to see price break and close below the 200 simple moving average before we consider any shorting positions as trend traders. The next chart we'll look at is the euro dollar. This again is also bearish overall, not much change since we last did analysis on this. Still waiting for the low of 2018 to be cleared. Once we get a break and a close below this level and the round number 1.10, then we can start looking for short trades. There is a next support zone around this area here. If we come across to the weekly time frame, we can see that price is just below the 200 moving average as resistance. It's below the 50. There was a bullish week last week, so once again, be interesting to see whether the bulls continue to the upside or whether the overall bearish trend will continue, which is ideally what we want to see. As remember, the trend is your friend. We want to see a continuation of the downtrend. Come down to the daily time frame, price is below the 200 and the 50 simple moving averages. Overall, just in this area of consolidation. A break and a close below this pivot support will suggest a continuation. The final chart we look at is the pound Swedish krona. This is bullish overall, trading above the high of 2018. We're now looking for a continuation towards this next resistance, which is the high of 2015. Move across to the weekly time frame, we can see that price is above the 200 and the 50 simple moving averages. We've had a golden cross and there is a bullish trend in progress. Come down to the daily time frame, price above the 200 and the 50 simple moving averages. We had a golden cross back in February. Nice bullish trend in progress. We have had a long trade triggered, but price is currently just in this mini area of consolidation. Remember, never expect price to just shoot in your favor. In fact, if anything, the market will often go against you first before moving in your favor. So it's always imperative to have wide stops to allow price the space to move before it moves in your favor. We have a very small risk attached to this. So if it does continue and triggers us out to the downside, the loss will be extremely small. What we're looking for is a continuation of this bull trend to the upside, and that is when we get a break and a close above this resistance zone, and that's when we can start looking to add further positions. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and set your notifications on alert, and also click on the link in the description below to join us on our live webinar where we share more on our trend trading techniques, our verified results, and joining our community.